Hi everybody, it is Lovely. I'm back. Let's see. It is crazy. It's August 4th, 2020. We're in the middle of a pandemic and craziness going on in the world. Everybody's lives have been kind of turned upside down in a lot of ways. Some ways it's just minor, as like putting on a mask. In other ways, people have been locked in their homes for like forever. Not locked, but you know what I mean, locked down forever. And so it's just a crazy world we live in. And, personally, lives have been just kind of destroyed in a lot of different ways. So whether you had small impact or big impact, your life has been impacted in some form. So I kind of regrouped with a lot of things sewing related, as far as business, and do I want to sell bags? Do I want to sell clothing? Do I want to do custom work? Do I want to, what do I want to do? And I kind of have really thought about this for a while and started to decide on how I'm going to focus. And so good news is the blog and the vlog, the sewing vlogs and the sewing blog, are going to be a primary focus point. Like, there's some other things that I want to do that I'll be announcing later, but the blog and the vlog are like, I need to focus on. It's really great. I love the outlet. I love being able to not show off, but like showcase my makes and interact with people, other seamstresses and bag makers, and I think it's just a good forum. Let's put it that way. So it will be a part of it, and so that's good news, because that's why I'm back today. And I'm really working on consistency. I know, like, I've started stuff and then gone away, and started stuff and gone away. So I'm gonna really work on consistency and consistently posting. I'm not sure exactly what the schedule is gonna be yet, but I'm gonna work on some type of like regular thing that you can mostly count on. And then if I'm not gonna be posting like on that schedule, then I can let you know. Okay, so let's get into it. I hope everybody is doing as well as possible. Stay healthy in your homes, do what, the regulations are in your area. And, so I know everybody has their opinions on everything, and that's fine. And I'm glad you do and have the passion and the opinions on everything. That's fine. But at the end of the day, if you're not healthy, life gets really hard, and you have to be there not only for your family, but for yourself, for your loved ones. You can't work a job if you're sick. You can't, there's a lot of things. You can't pay bills if you don't have a job. So, if you're sick or something like that. So just stay healthy, mentally, physically. I know a lot of people are working from home, so take a break, take a walk, work out, do what you need to do, eat right. So that's my PSA for the day. So anyway, let's get into it. So this video is going to be a review on Vogue 1579, and it's this lovely beauty right here. And when I first saw this pattern, I knew I had to make it. I'm all about like the cape on a top, a blouse, or a dress. There's, the Duchess, or what's her name? That just married Harry. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, can't think of her name, but she's the actress. Anyway, she had that beautiful white cape on 3 years ago now, that everybody fell in love with. And I want to recreate that eventually, but not at this point. I got tons of other stuff on my list to do. So anyway, I knew I had to make this dress. I loved the dress. The things I didn't like about the dress, just when I looked at it, were the belts, the bow belt. I'm not a bow kind of person. I know I'm a flower kind of person, but I'm not a bow kind of, I don't wear bows on me anywhere. I've looked at shoes before that had a bow on it, and I was like, it's just not me. Lovely, they're cute, but they're just not me. So so that I did not like. But other than that, I loved it. So I was like, okay, just won't make the belt. The belt is just another thing to make, lose the belt. So I did make it. I made it earlier this year, actually. So I had planned to wear it actually for Easter. Unfortunately, everybody's on lockdown at Easter, so I didn't get to wear it. I've yet to wear this dress like out. And I refuse to wear it with a mask. We can go to church, back to church now in Texas, but it just doesn't. It can't be worn with a mask. It just won't give it what it needs. So. And I'll be posting this, the detailed review on my blog as well, so that will be linked below. I'm also going to start posting on pattern review a lot. I've posted like 1 or 2 reviews on there, but I'm going to post on there as well, just so more people can kind of get opinions about patterns. So, so this make, I think they have it as, did they rate their patterns? I thought they did. It's definitely not a beginner pattern. It's probably, I would say a very ambitious, advanced, maybe like, I guess let's say advanced. Let's not call it ambitious. Let's say advanced sewists can definitely make this. The 2 things, I'll tell you the 2 things that I did not like about this dress. One was the instructions on how to attach the cape to the dress do not work. So if you're watching this, I hope you like Google search this pattern, which I suggest you do on every pattern, is to Google search Vogue 1579 review. Just Google that, see what pops up. You're gonna get a pattern review, you're gonna get a lot of bloggers posts, and look at those. The way the instructions say to attach the cape does not work. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to attach the cape so that the outer is finished, of course, and the inside of the cape is finished as well. It does not work how the instructions say. And I did not realize this. I was like frustrated, had to put it away one night, and then I did some searching again. I thought I had saw all the reviews. Apparently I didn't see one lady's review that said it is impossible to attach. And the other review I did see, one of the big main reviews, was a person who did not do the lining. So I think that might have made a difference on the fact she didn't find that issue. So anyway, you cannot attach it like they say. You can attach it and you're gonna have a finished seam on top, and then underneath the cape, it's gonna be raw. But who sees that? So who cares? It doesn't really matter. It still looks good. The dress looks gorgeous. My hair, sorry, is bothering me today. So anyway, so that's one thing. The other thing I don't like is it is a side zip. And with the cape and the shaping and everything, it is hard to get in and out of. So it's really awkward. And I know why they did this side, because of course they don't want the zipper going through the back of the cape. That kind of loses the thing, but I don't know, there's gotta be a better way. And I did mine longer, so you may want to think about that. You may want to do a longer zip than it calls for. I can't remember, I think it calls for 14-inch invisible zip. I definitely did a longer than 14 inches. I can't remember exactly what I did. Definitely was longer than 14 inches. I have like tons of zippers on it in my stash, so I had a longer one. I was like, that matched the color, and I'm like, I'm gonna use that one anyway because it's the one I match. I don't have to go to the store. But secondly, I was like, it's pretty short, 16 inches, like, because of the fact that that's how you get into it, and the cape and putting over it. Just anyway, so those are the 2 things I did not like. What I like about this dress, it looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. In the pictures, you're gonna notice that the dress does not fit me properly. And the reason why is because I've lost weight since I made this dress. Yay me, but bad for the dress. So I'm still gonna rock this dress, I don't care. So what I will probably end up doing is wearing a belt with it. I'm not gonna make this belt, but I will get a belt that looks good with this. I'm talking a lot with my hands, so sorry. So I will probably have to wear a belt with it. It's gonna look I could alter it. No, I'm not gonna alter it. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna alter it. I'm gonna wear a belt with it because seamstress don't alter. It sounds so snobbish to say that, but I don't know. I'd rather make a whole brand new dress than alter this dress. So it's not gonna happen. So I will wear a belt with it. I just have to find the perfect belt. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, but I love this dress. So I'm gonna be inserting a bunch of pictures. You've probably seen a bunch of pictures already. I'm gonna insert a bunch of pictures of this lovely, lovely dress. So anyway, comment below. Let me know if you've made the dress, if you plan on making the dress, if you have any other questions about the dress. You know, post them below. I'm happy to answer what I know. I did line it, of course. It is a lined dress. It is just, so I'm also going to start telling you what the fit is on the ones that have a fit. It's PDFs usually don't necessarily have a description, but on the regular paper patterns, they have a description. I don't think people really think about the description. This is a close fitting lined dress, close fitting. And I'll link some resources below because some people don't realize what that means for the ease. They get so frustrated with these paper patterns and they're like, oh, I can't get the fit right. Well, one of the reasons you can't get the fit right is because you're not realizing how the fit is, right? So you're like, somebody will say, oh, well, you know, I make this dress, it's in my size, you know, I did all the measurement stuff, but then it's like, but it's way too big. But then they don't realize it's like a relaxed fit or a loose fit or whatever. And what I'm going to link to you actually has specific on each brand. I think it's not all of the brands. I can't remember a couple of the brands that actually say the ease, what that means. So it says, so for example, this is not the exact thing, so don't quote me on this, but say if it says close fitting for the bust, it'll say that means that close fitting means that there's an inch or an inch and a half of ease built into the bust section. So that right there tells you everything you need to know. You know your size, your measurements, you know the pattern measurements, and you know your measurements, you know the pattern measurements, the ease. So you know how loose or close that thing's gonna fit. So if you say, you know what, oh, I don't know, my bust is a 39. This is saying that it's gonna be 41 inches. And you can also do this by just measuring the pattern if it doesn't have it on the pattern, by the way. And then you say, okay, an inch and a half, that's too close for me. Or it says 5 inches and you're like, that's gonna be way too baggy on me. Those are some hints on how to fit. So I'm gonna start also giving like fitting tips because people struggle with fitting the paper patterns for some reason. And I guess it's hard when you don't know what to look for. So I shouldn't say it's easy, but it's hard when you don't know what to look for. So anyway, that is Vogue 1579. I hope you liked this review. Please remember to thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already, please. I am planning on coming back with quite a bit of new material coming up and a new things coming up. So please, also I'm going to post my Pinterest, my Instagram, and my Facebook. So please go like and comment and interact on all those pages as well. So until next time, it's been lovely. Bye-bye.